You think you've seen it all? Wait until heaven speaks right into your ear. I'm here in front of millions of hearts and headphones, and I'm not going to whisper. I'm going to speak loudly, because deafness of the soul has become fashionable. You ask for signs, but look away when the sky flashes. You want miracles, but you discard the miracle of life as if it were empty packaging. You build buildings that tear through clouds, but let the spirit live in basements. You invent brighter screens, while your heart burns out like an old light bulb. You celebrate every new app, but you no longer know how to apply love in everyday life. I said love. You replied like me. I healed the sick with clay and faith. You get sick with likes and gossip. You exchange bread for haste, prayer for notifications, hugs for emoji. The poor cry out, the earth groans, children weep, and you dance choreographies rehearsed by vanity. You burn forests that the Father painted green, and then post filters saying save the planet. You play God with gunpowder, money and ego, but you forget that I return as judge. I am the lion and the sheep. Today I fight. Tomorrow I welcome. It depends on your choice. The truth sets you free, but you prefer the lie that comforts you. You say everything is allowed, forgetting that not everything builds. You bend the knee for fame, but no longer bend the knee to pray. They want the glitter of the crown without the weight of the cross. The last continue to be trampled underfoot. The meek are ignored. You ask for peace and feed wars. You ask for healing and drink poison. You ask for salvation and run away from renunciation. Parents buy toes to silence guilt. Children grow up with their souls mortgaged to emptiness. You build luxurious temples, but your hearts have become abandoned sheds. These people honor me with their mouths, but their hearts are far away. I said, nothing has changed. The mouth speaks of love, the fingers point to hatred. You want heaven, but without letting go of the package of sins. I came to bring life out of death, but you manufacture death and call it style. You hunger for meaning and stuff yourselves with empty content. You thirst for peace and drink anxiety for breakfast. You're on fire inside and pretend to be smiling. Wake up. I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about life. I don't demand perfection. I ask for repentance. I'm not looking for applause. I'm looking for transformation. I continue with open arms while time flows like a river, and the river doesn't return. If today were your last breath, what would you count? Likes or conversions? Trips or real hugs? What's the point of gaining the whole world and losing your own soul? You say, it's never been easier to live. I ask you, why has it never been so difficult to sleep peacefully? You say, we are free. I see chains of vices shining like gold. You say, we are evolving. I see children orphaned by living parents. Be careful, the fall begins in the heart before the fall in the body. Many have already fallen and didn't even realize it. I have forgiven thieves, healed lepers, embraced traitors. I can forgive you. Stop saying you're beyond forgiveness. That's pride dressed up as guilt. What do I want? A broken heart, a sincere request, a change of course. It doesn't have to come clean, it just has to come true. I bring relief where there is heaviness, rest where there is weariness, a fresh start where there is darkness. I am Jesus, the friend who does not abandon, the king who serves, the teacher who teaches, the rock that does not crack. I am knocking. Open the door. Do not be afraid. I bring life, and life in abundance. If you believe right, I choose to lay. That phrase can light a fire of hope where ashes remain. Heaven celebrates when someone declares it with truth. Made a peace that surpasses all understanding invade every corner of your story. I love you. Now go and love too.